In these states, when do you see yourself getting back
please.
to campaigning?
Mr. President,
I mean,
This is not campaigning. I want to make the country better. I don't care about campaigning. This is about making our country better. I think this team has been incredible. Whether it's Army Corps of Engineers, whether it's FEMA. One thing that happened on the call today that I noticed more than anything is Pete Gaynor. So many governors said, I want to thank you. Pete Gaynor called up. They had tornadoes in a big part of our country this week. And they were all saying that he has been unbelievable. They called one after another. They were thanking us for, that's FEMA. And they were thanking us. No, I want to heal this country. This is a war. We've been through a war. We have an invisible as opposed to a visible enemy. I think in many ways the invisible enemy is much more dangerous, is much tougher. In the G7 today, I went through country after country. We were there. We all get along great. Angela Merkel and Shinzo Abe, Prime Minister of Japan, and all of them. And their countries have been devastated by this. Their economies have been devastated by this. 184 countries all over the world. And we went through one after another. And I was angry because this should have been told to us. It should have been told to us early. It should have been told to us a lot sooner. People knew it was happening, and people didn't want to talk about it. I don't know why, but we're going to get to the bottom of it. But people should have.
China, or I mean,
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying people should have told us about this. They should have told the rest of the world too. When I looked at Germany talking today, when I looked at France talking today, the European Union was there represented. That represents a lot of countries. Their economies have been devastated, but they're going to build them back. But we're going to build this economy back bigger, better, stronger than ever before. You watch. And we have stimulus. And we're going to do things, whether it's infrastructure, which we would like to be able to do, our roads, our tunnels, our highways, our bridges. Our bridges need help. You know, a lot of you have reported on our bridges. A lot of bridges are in bad shape. They should have been fixed 25 years ago, and they're still standing. They have to be fixed. So hopefully we'll get an infrastructure bill. The good news is the interest rate is close to zero, and zero interest is a good thing when it comes to rebuilding your infrastructure and your country back. Please, in the back.
Mr. President, walk us through the calendar, if you would. When it comes to Memorial Day or even Pentecost in May, you've got July 4th, Labor Day weekend. What would you anticipate at each of those milestones?
Well, I don't like to anticipate because you have a couple of states that are in difficulty, that have made a lot of progress, by the way, and they're either here or they're heading down. But so I'm not going to go in terms of dates, but I think we're going very quickly now. I really believe. I think we're going to have a lot of states open relatively soon. We're beating the date. I said a date of May 1st, and, you know, here we are. And I think you're going to have some nice surprises over the next few days, and that'll be before. And that's big stuff. Some of those states are big. They're big stuff, big, very important states. And it's going to be added on. And as we look, I don't want anyone coming back that isn't in position to come back. The last thing we want is for, let's say, a New York to come back too soon, or a New Jersey to come back too soon. We want them to come back when they're ready. But they're really heading in a good direction. And I think it'll be much faster than people think. I think it'll be quicker, but it's got to be safe. Yeah, please, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Has the government modeled the possibility what might happen? How many